Welcome to Ask Rev. I pray that the favor of God and the blessings of God and the wisdom of God will be upon you as we answer these questions today.
With so much controversy around vaccines, do you believe that Christians should be taking vaccines?
Well, vaccine, it is something that we have taken since we were born. Day one, they give you a vaccine because they are making your immune system to grow stronger so that it can fight the diseases that are out there in the world. Personally, I don't see anything wrong about a vaccine, but we need to make sure that it is a right vaccine because we are living in the world where people, they are so greedy and they can actually do wrong things just to benefit themselves. That is why even with this first vaccine, there was a lot of noise, and because it was not a right vaccine. And we are thankful that finally they brought a right vaccine. So personally, I don't have any problem about a vaccine, but we need to make sure it is a right thing that is going to benefit you and help you to fight the diseases that are out there. So medicine and vaccine, it is not wrong at all. By the way, Luke in the Bible, one of the disciples of Jesus, was a doctor. So I just want us to clarify that there is nothing wrong to take a medicine as a child of God.
Lately, we have seen many students protesting. Should students who are Christian take part in these protests?
The Bible speaks of your Josephs, your Daniel, your Nehemiahs. These are the young people who took responsibility in their country when their countries were facing a lot of challenges. Let me tell you, there is nothing wrong as a child of God, as a Christian, to stand for something that is right, that is going to benefit other young people. Gone are those days for Christians to distance themselves and say we are not supposed to do these things because these things are political. Let me tell you, every decision that is taken in this country, it is a political decision. We are under a lockdown now. That was a political decision. So if you think as a Christian you are not supposed to involve yourself in these matters that are concerning the nation, it is totally wrong. Personally, I strongly believe play a part into that and then let your voice be heard. You are not just doing this for yourself, but you are doing this for the next generation. There is nothing wrong if you take a part, for justice in this country. I actually encourage young people to fight for their rights so that they can have a better life.
We have a lot of young people that are unemployed. What is it that we can do to change the future and to create wealth as young people?
As a pastor and also as a father, I look at my life the way I grew up as a young person. I did not depend more on people giving me something. I think the biggest mistake, or the system of this country, it is to train our young people, so that they can depend on somebody else, instead of training them to be independent and begin to do things by themselves. What is it that I'm trying to say? I'm saying it is time for the young people, to become entrepreneurs, where we're going to come up with our own ideas, create jobs for ourselves than just to wait for somebody to give us a vacancy. Because if you're going to wait, you're going to wait for a long time. I want to encourage young people, don't depend more on the government, but come up with creative ways of starting something, even if it's a small business where you can sell peanuts, where you can sell some apples, sell some socks, go buy ties and sell them so that you can get an income. Ladies, you can start, by cooking a meal somewhere for the people on the corner, those who are working in a construction, and provide something for them until you grow into something else. But the system of young people, waiting for the government to create jobs for them, it might be a different challenge. Other countries, they don't train young people like that. They train them so that they can be able to create jobs for themselves.
I see a lot of influential Christians that look up to have tattoos or are getting them. Would you advise someone to get one if they are interested?
Well, it is only in the book of Leviticus where it talks about tattoo, but that topic, it is not clear when it comes to the New Testament. The New Testament, it's quiet about tattoos. I cannot stand here and say to the people, you are wrong if you have made a tattoo. I cannot even encourage people to say, go and make a tattoo. Over the years in my life, I always had this principle, I must find a purpose for everything that I do. If I'm putting a tattoo, what is the purpose of that? So personally, I don't have a reason why I have to put a tattoo. Personally, I'm not gonna do it. And I also have this principle that says, you cannot put a sticker in a Ferrari. Personally, this body for me is like a Ferrari, and I'm not gonna put a sticker that's gonna spoil my Ferrari.
Guys seem to be intimidated by us girls who have accumulated money, properties, and have high-end careers. We want to get married, but we are not approached. Should we stop accumulating things so that guys can start approaching us and then maybe buy those things after marriage?
Listen, ladies, never lower your standards so that you can be accepted by other people. Everything that we have achieved, it is by the grace of God. You cannot just throw the grace of God just to attract somebody else. If somebody cannot approach you because of what you have achieved, it is not your problem, it is their problem. Love, it is love. Love does not choose to say, I want to marry somebody who has accumulated so much or somebody who has less. You're gonna get somebody that loves you, who's gonna accept you the way you are, and they will never be intimidated by what you have achieved. I loved Pindi. Pindi has, at that time, had almost everything, and I had nothing. All that I had to do, it was just to show my love, respect, and protection, and also a vision. That is all that she needed, and she accepted me in her life. Together, here we are today, and the Lord has been so good. But I also need to say to the guys, most of you need to begin to take your life seriously. It is a fact that most of the girls, they take their future seriously, and boys, and then they take their lives, so casual. And I also don't understand, why are you scared to approach somebody because of what they have achieved? Love, it is love. Go out there. If you love somebody, just approach them. Their achievements must never trouble you. If it's genuine love, you'll be accepted and you're gonna have a good life. Thank you, young people. I hope those answers have been helpful to you, and we are looking forward to receive more questions from you. May the good God bless you. I love you. I pray for you. May the good God prosper you now and forevermore. God bless.